Hey everybody, Rosematter here. Welcome to what will be the finale of my playthrough of Disco Elysium. So in the last episode, after doing the initial completion of my run of Disco Elysium, I did go back and do some of the side quests I'd missed out on because I went to go see Ruby early, and got quite a bit of stuff done and unveiled some new information. So now it is a new day. I can't remember if I'm on day 5, I think, at this point, but we are going to confront Ruby. I'm going to try and not be soft like I was with Classier, and I was gonna arrest her, and then she was talking about how, like, she promises she'll go later. What really got me was the fact that I was going to lose Kim for part of the day. And I might lose Kim for part of this as well, because, imagine if she gets arrested, Kim will have to take her in. So we'll see how things go. But I'm going to go after Ruby in this episode and finish again and see what, if anything, changes really. The important thing now is I've got my gun. I think I have at least one bullet, but I'll have to see if I can get some other bullets for the confrontation with the mercenaries. So I'm really excited to see, like, what differences will happen this time with me doing things differently. So let's get back into it. Let's finish this off. Wonder if Claudia will have anything different to say after we went easy on her. I imagine she's still going to take off before the big shootout, and she will not, in fact, go down to the station like she promised she was going to do. But who knows? Maybe we will get a post-game thing where she actually listened to us. I doubt it.
Hello, officer.
She's quite,
What brings you up here again?
She's quite flighty and not to be trusted fully. There was also the thing where she said that Ruby's in love with her, and she thinks that Ruby might have killed Lily. But we know that that's not the case. But by like talking with her more and doing more of the quests, we definitely like learn some more information, which is what I like about these types of games. Hey, what's up, Kim?
Again?
Yes?
Since this is going to be the last day, I am gonna,
Hey,
we're
there
getting
something you needed?
we're getting to the end of the game. I do want to see if there is anything that I might have missed, so we'll just check everything out real quick. Perfect, Titus is there. We do also have to talk to him about that.
His cooking utensils.
Then there's this guy too. This guy just kind of was here. I'm sure there's more to him than I found out, but I never really quite unlocked anything about this guy. But yeah, there's that old woman who thought she was one of the pigs. And we gotta let him know, like, hey, she's gonna need some help. She's not doing well.
The Copper-nado is back. What do you want?
Alright, here we go. There's an old catatonic lady in the old fish market on the other side of the bay. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it? God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kuron or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig?
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
No? Well, whatever then, Copper.
No. They totally said what it was.
My hat. She had my hat, okay? Definitely not my gun.
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
Okay. What's her name? Her real name?
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Anything else you wanted to know?
Who was she?
Was, like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. She was better then. The children kept her together.
All right, how did she get like this?
Get wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
All right, let's see what we got here. Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends. Ever think of that? More like who wouldn't? Cool uniforms, fast machines when you're not crashing them, packing heat when you're not losing your gun. Sign me up. Law enforcement is a respectable occupation, sir. I can't but feel partially responsible for the unhealthy culture that poor woman latched onto. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with who wouldn't.
You are already signed up, Cerdo. This guy's seriously damaged.
Nah, don't worry about it, Al. The cops want to dress up and play policeman. Let them. We'll keep doing the real work.
Where did she get all her cop gear?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it.
There was no mention about my cap. I wonder if she found... No, because the car was submerged at that point. She wouldn't have been able to get it. I was like, I wonder if it was... Or maybe I just dropped it somewhere.
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think
all right. There we go.
Auction? A balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head. Shit, who'd want those? Just dump them into the river.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
I mean, you did kind of just let her wander around and you didn't know anything about it until I told you, so we can't say I didn't do anything. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay. So, Kim did not mention my cool sword that I got from the total date I went on with a woman. Kim, what the heck? Not gonna mention that? Okay, so I've got my gun. Okay, bullets. You got 2 bullets. Perfect. I've got both of the bullets. Excellent. Because I did look it up because I did want to see, like, I want to make sure I'm as equipped as possible. But we're not going to be pulling that gun out just yet. That's not going to look good on us. So we're going to... Oh, as I still have it out. Sword. There we go.
Yes?
Oh! Okay, that's right. I did say that I was going to get to tell Kim about my, you know, I have big news, Kim. Tell Kim about how you no longer obsess over your sexuality. He's like, congratulations?
Okay.
Hey. Alright. I have managed to stop obsessing about my sexuality. Nothing, actually. As I'm saying this, I realize I've not... No, I'll say I've managed.
Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now.
Just one thing, though. Oh my gosh, are you part of the homosexual underground?
You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now.
Yeah, but...
But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes,
Oh.
I am. Now let's get back to work.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Oh, okay. Just like that, we learned that, and cool. All right, we're learning stuff about each other. Oh, yeah, also... So I did go to visit the Dice Woman and Plaisance to let them know about the doomed commercial area, but I don't think I ended up getting... I don't have much money, unfortunately, but I think she just gives me a pair of dice. So I'm gonna go talk to her about that.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Okay. Normal die for me, please. Very regular because I'm a regular cop, huh? Alright.
I think I have just the right one for you.
Police colors.
Not the most original, I know. But sometimes the obvious choice is obvious because it's best. Here, catch. They're a gift for me.
Mr. Smooth Moves. You snatch the dice out of the air with one hand, just like you're in a movie.
I think last time I didn't say anything, this time I'll wink.
Oh, what are the odds? The red one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay, and the blue one is the inverse. I believe these dice are your lucky charm, officer.
She winked back at you. Can you believe it?
Look at me, Mr.
You truly
Ladies
are
Man.
Mr.
Went on a
Smooth
date
Move.
last night and getting a wink back from her.
You definitely need luck in Martinez. Was there anything else?
Ah, okay. So this helps. I didn't actually know what this did. I got them last time, but I didn't actually really investigate them. These two-sided dice have the colors of a police alarm, bloodstone for red and lapis lazuli for blue. If you roll them and squint your eyes, it looks like you're arriving on the scene and it's raining. Note, look at the map tab in journal to see what white checks have opened. Oh, so some new white checks have opened up. Journal, map. Okay. I kind of forget about checking these out sometimes, so I guess maybe I should see if there is anything. All right, those in white are available to try now. All right. Well, we might as well go check these out and do all that before we confront Ruby, because there's not really for tasks. The race enigma. Do I have time to do the race enigma? The thing is, I only have 2 skill points. So I don't know if I want to use one of them for that. It is only an hour and 40 minutes. Ah, screw it. All right, we'll unlock. I'll do that. And we'll internalize the advanced race theory. Oh, no. I do want to do that. There we go. Okay. So while that's going on in the background, let's see what else we can do.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Oh, damn it. I'll never be able to lift that damn thing.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
It's funny because now we know the truth. Like, he was a gym teacher, I believe, right? And now I can't even lift a barbell anymore.
See? This place is cursed.
Proper weightlifting gloves would definitely afford a better grip.
So it's a little frustrating. I've been kind of going through the like the white checks, and there are some that I've already basically done, like the map wall, the warded door, the church door. Like, so this is, I looked it up. Apparently this is a little bit of a, I wouldn't say like a bug, but it is like, it's showing white checks that I've already done and I can't do anymore. So it's a little frustrating that I'm basically like wasting time running around trying to do these checks that I've already completed, but it's a minor nitpick, but a little frustrating.
The window stands broken in its frame.
This one I keep
Cold
forgetting
wind
about.
blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window.
I threw my shoes outside, I'm guessing, right? That's why my shoes were out there.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Something you've done before. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Like, this is something I should have done at the very, very, very beginning of the game. I think I did, but I just, you know, I failed it and I never really came back to do this.
The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe, pretty much. But hey, at least you found your shoe. Not that it will keep you warm at night. Brr. The window stands.
You're back. Good. What can...
She's not even asking you anything.
Oh, here we go.
It's so easy to just say.
Alright, okay. This whole thing is a takeover.
Is what you're about to say when a cold streak runs through your heart. Once said, there is no going back.
Oh, she hasn't even told me what she knows about the lynching.
Yes, comeback almost gave you a heart attack, that one.
Oh. That's so...
I don't know if this is information I should
of him.
tell her.
The lieutenant looks at you.
Oh my gosh, he's like, why would you say that?
His jaw muscle is trembling. He's able to contain the anger and surprise.
I still manage to surprise him sometimes.
Police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun? Thank God. And indeed, Mr. Everard as well. In this investigation, one may have use for a firearm. You wouldn't want to get caught with your pants down. Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up.
Okay, so
Now,
we have to talk
what else
about
can I do for you?
The lynching, right?
Of course. Of course.
Don't tell her you've met Everard right away.
The lorries are still stuck at the roundabout.
Okay.
If the police is asking, one of the drivers might admit to it.
Oh, that's right. There's this whole drug trafficking thing that But I was like, I have my badge, right? So I shouldn't need to do this.
I'm glad to hear, officer. I'm sure you'll find out just what that means soon enough.
Okay, we have some suspicions one of the drivers was present at the
The
lynching.
two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done, yes?
I mean, sure, why not?
Excellent.
Jam
According to
mystery.
my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout.
Ah,
Hopefully one of them will
I'm
know
doing this
something.
all in the wrong order because the jam mystery, I think I needed to do that in order to have access to Ruby's to her truck. I thought that I'd locked myself out of it, but I didn't. Oh well, I mean, we ended up doing the whole La Realité thing. It didn't go completely perfectly, but still we managed to do it.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance. Of course. Of course. How else can I help? Oh? Of course, Detective. You can always drop what we...
There was a touch of discomfort. She nods.
Weird. I thought the whole thing is if I showed her my... Oh wait, why don't I have my... Yeah, my ID.
A police badge on which you see the...
I thought the whole thing is like once I showed her my ID, she was gonna talk to us about the lynching, and I swear she did that last time, but she's not doing... Alright, I guess we're doing this jam mystery thing. I mean, I've got some time to kill before the, that advanced race theory thing finishes, so might as well.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam.
You seem like
man.
a man who knows about drugs. Way to cut to the chase.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
Okay, let's see. Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs at a Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Wait, so then why are you still hanging around?
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
A rhymesmith? This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence and way of speaking. Working on these rhymes clearly leads to muscular atrophy. Make sure you don't get hooked on poetry.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug train then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
It's not a lie. It's something else. Impossible to say what at this point.
Oh my
But there's
god.
something in
Hit
it.
him with your best
Some
verse.
Trepidation.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see if I've got anything for that conceptualization. I know this isn't important.
Still here. Stuck in this
All
damn
right.
jam, my
Nice.
man.
Okay.
What's up?
Please, please.
best
Oh, come
verse.
on.
You
Really?
don't even have
Oh,
a bad
man.
verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop. He's already mortified.
Oh god. No, Tommy, these are my rhymes. Listen, she fucked me till I bled.
That's,
In the name of God, what are you doing?
I will never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case. Fuck everything. Total doom.
Yeah. I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
He's like, no, please leave me
Yes.
alone.
And I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to.
All right.
How about we do that?
Fine. On some of these, I like failing more than I enjoy succeeding, but I really would have liked to have him come up with something good.
Looking for something, Hunt?
All right, you're a
Don't you tell me
lorryman,
to
right?
fuck
What's
off
your
again?
stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
As he takes a long drag on his cigarettes.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to
Basically, he's like,
outcompete us
I'm too
in the
racist
manufacturing
to use
sector.
drugs.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Perhaps it's good to agree to get him talking.
All right, so let's see. Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then, damn, it didn't work.
That's right.
You should have signaled you're a nationalist
Damn it.
before.
That's right, because I stood up for Kim
I
before.
don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
All right, then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other carabiners have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty is what it is.
All right, if it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Right, you're sure it's not him and not, say, a lady driver?
Sure, I'm sure.
Oh.
His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood.
No, it's Ruby running this ring, like Titus alluded to. But play along for now. Find out what everyone knows first. Sealing is your next lead.
Guess so.
Everything's still cool here, officer. Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs. That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
All right, but you are a lorry man, and other drivers identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder, and he's an asshole. I'm okay. Maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream. Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd. He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Oh, okay. Who are you afraid of?
Look, there's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
Come on, man. I bought so much crap from you.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
There you go. A witness with corroborating evidence. It's Ruby.
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now?
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Alright, is the lady driver the old woman back there, dazed out, strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
No, it's still Ruby.
I don't know. I told you. I don't know her name. All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Alright, I heard one of the
What's up?
drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
This guy knows Ruby, no doubt. Just play dumb for now. Get everything out of him you can.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Alright, who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance? I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay? Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person, I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Alright, I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind, the way it worked, the trouble it was giving her. Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
Push Tommy and it will break his heart.
I don't want to
And
do
his
that.
spirit.
I like him.
Don't expect you to be pals.
He was even trying to be nice to me after I spit out those horrible bars to
Now
him.
is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
Alright.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
Alright, we'll go talk to the racist guy because I don't mind grilling him more because he's an asshole. I don't mind pushing him. We're already not friends, so I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if he never wants to talk to me again after this.
Looking for something on?
Alright, I know you've been
Want to
giving me
tell
the
to
runaround.
fuck off again?
Fess up, where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew Sealing didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Alright, why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez.
So who does?
You don't
You?
run anything.
No. He means La Puta Madre.
A legendary.
Oh
and
wait,
not in a good way.
this is before
Crime boss from
I think I
Germany.
learned about the fact that I
Controls
might
what is
be one of his
probably the
lackeys.
most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan.
Okay,
Let him do this.
alright, Kim.
Yeah, him.
Alright.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got
Is
them
Kim
all
either
over
gonna
our
say that
unions.
is he gonna say that I'm one of them?
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere.
Oh.
Some say he even has them in the RCA.
Oh, is he gonna say he's one of
30
them?
fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry.
Oh,
But
Kim.
the stupid fucking racist is standing in the way.
Oh, Kim.
Protecting this fucking thief.
Go off, Kim. Go off.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's
Time for
on
me to
you
fuck
finish
everything
the
up
job.
that Kim just, opened. Like, I got an empty net here. Let's not miss the shot. Come
Be
on.
careful. This man's still got some fight in him by the looks of
Okay,
it.
half light.
It would be
Go
easy
fuck
to
yourself.
break him.
Kim's bluff. Saw you snooping cabin. Okay. Half life. I definitely have some stuff I can wear for half light. Okay, so I really only had the jacket.
Looking for something, Aunt? Come to tell me to... fuck off
72%,
again?
but I mean, I failed my last check, which was about the same amount. So please.
Men like
Yeah.
this only respect two things: strength and fear.
I'm holding also a crowbar in one hand, a sword in the other. Don't fuck with me. Maybe if I had my gun out, would people be like more scared of me?
Time to turn up the volume.
All right, show me her lorry right fucking now. The lady driver's lorry. Where is it? Oh yeah.
you.
Oh,
I
here we
told
go.
you, I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller.
All right,
as
here we go.
yours.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life, you understand? I'm gonna put you in a cell with a giant kip. You're gonna be bleeding kip dick. You hear me? I've been to your fucking lorry. I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down, you hear me? What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go to the police radio saying this guy told Madre to fuck off. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna use his own racism against him.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Okay, where exactly is her lorry?
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Nice.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and two steering levers. The door is locked, The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced. There's no picking this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's a recessed design.
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside. I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Okay. So I've got the pry bar, right? I am holding it currently. I do have the pry bar. I'll get rid of that. And then physical instrument.
This screen found A to Z, contemporary. Pry bar
Damn
in
it.
hand.
No.
You take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass. Goddamn maggot. Drag your ass to the gym and do some reps right now. Another futile thunk sounds in the brisk coastal air.
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any
No,
harder.
this is embarrassing. This is even more embarrassing considering I used to be actually very physically fit when I was younger.
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement. You can just reach in now. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin. The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably Grenade No. 5. The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. This is Tip Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death. She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world, and the camera, too. The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
Alright, why would anyone need so many radio stations?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least. Perhaps extend.
Well, there's something we could have done with the radio if I'd done the realite after I'd done this one, but
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without the dial key.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
oh, the sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes?
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smooth. Man, see, I didn't do any of this before, so everything, like the talk with Clausier about Ruby being kind of like seemingly obsessed with her, this thing as well, it really points to Ruby, and then it turns out that that's not the case.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Okay, so Ruby really is running a complex operation out of her
At
lorry.
least we can now ask Titus some concrete questions about it.
The movie stars are still smiling. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper. It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes. It closed the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Jones?
It's like, please don't mention shit like you did about your gun. Maybe don't do that.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep. Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Listening in on your calls between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
And last but not least, it's Ruby's cabin we found. This is an undeniable connection to the Union.
Alright.
Perhaps you're right. This is one connection I find a little dubious, to be honest. I prefer not to profile people's emotions. Perhaps it's because I'm not very good at it, but still.
Actually, he's not bad at it at all. He just doesn't like flimsy connections, especially of this kind.
One way or another, they seem to be. Logistically, if nothing else. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them. To other hands, as extra ammunition. We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madre grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either. Debrief over. After you.
Oh, alright. Advanced race theory. Perfect. Great timing. Because we can go see Measurehead right now.
Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Right.
The unpromising race pupil return.
I think I know what the erase enigma is.
And
oh god, it's shit. I just want to get to the harbor. Paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own race theory. This racecraft is what rich people want us to do. Well, they get all the money. Just something you shock people with, liberal and progressive people. It's whatever you want to be. It's free association language exercise. Degenerate race hero. I don't know about the rest, but it's clear I should stop drinking the ancient Ilmaran mind poison Al Ghul. This dump is ready to be superseded by the Areopagites superstate. I can serve as a clerk in your administration. Maybe you need a cop. Oh god. Oh sure, let's go with that one.
everyone can see that. It has little to do with the race enigma.
Baby, don't be mean. Give him another chance.
Anything for you, babe.
Alright. Let's say this one.
Look, babe. The minion of law is
I'm just picking
all
random stuff here.
racist, but his racism is basic and rude. He thinks
He's like,
he
you're just a
has solved
basic racist. You're not an advanced
enigma
racist.
by describing a road mechanism of scientific competition.
So unadvanced.
The basic race education he received in high school has led him to think his phylum are the sole authors of race theory. An esoteric study reaching back to the ancient mass society of Pericarnassus over 4,500 years ago. You could have used this opportunity to overcome your narrow Al-Ghul ravaged
Damn it.
identity. Instead of unlocking the race enigma,
I should have
you
picked
attempted
something
to
else.
Add to it unsuccessfully. Take solace from the fact that these thoughts will never entirely leave your brain. They will be with you on the day you die. The only germ of heroism.
I wonder if there's anything I could have said he would have actually been happy with.
I have beauty and truth to discuss with my woman.
Damn, Jean. How are you so romantic?
Was there an out of this for you with success? Or was the rhetoric game rigged? I can't tell.
Well, maybe another time if I do another playthrough, I'll pick another answer and see. Okay, so let's go talk to Titus, and then we'll go talk to Joyce. And then after that, I think maybe we'll go see Ruby.
The Copper-nado is back. What do you want?
Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? We know Ruby was the driver. We know that's your affiliation with her. Detective, you want to deliver the coup de grace?
All right, you do it. You do it, Lieutenant. That way, if we're wrong, then it's on you.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Yes, but that just sends everyone else to Jamrock, doesn't
Right.
it?
You've just diverted the flow to Jamrock. You've made it our problem. This is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off of poisoning your own people. Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have control over it. Keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty. I'll say you just diverted the flow to Jamrock.
We haven't done anything. But theoretically, it has to be someone's problem. So it might as well be yours. I don't know. I guess theoretical things don't make me emotional. Now, I was sorta gonna get my brewski on.
All right, what about Ruby? Is she the eighth Hardy who runs this thing for you?
You sure do love long walks through Theory Town, don't you? Well, I'm thirsty now. Thirsty for beer. Got any less theoretical questions, Cop?
He doesn't let it show, but must be a little impressed. You've put a lot of things together, fast.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered? It doesn't really matter, and I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That would give them a read on the entire quarter.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
She's trying to conceal her excitement, but the slight glimmer in her green eyes tells you otherwise. The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off.
No, I'll let him handle it.
This decision should be yours.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I am sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Alright, I've already heard about a connection between the lynching and strike, but I need your testimony.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
I can't remember if she talked about this before.
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's
This might be new
initial offer.
information. I can't remember if she told us about this in my initial playthrough.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric.
I don't think so. I feel like this is new.
They did not appreciate the humor. Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched. Last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbor. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now. It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching.
And that's what we walked into
Executions will
with
follow.
them confronting the Hardy Boys.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
It'll be all of them. The decision is already made.
Alright, maybe the investigations can team up, share resources and intelligence.
They won't. My only hope is that yours provides a single concrete suspect before they indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
Oh, this will be interesting. So maybe if we arrest Ruby, they'll be like, look, we have a suspect, and maybe like all of that won't happen?
They would have to project strength and power.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's 2nd largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable
Which
to muzzle-loaded weapons.
I have currently.
Even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
Thankfully, I do now.
The
Aha.
muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1, 2, or in your case, 3 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
As I said, a bloodbath.
Okay. I think the confrontation is inevitable because it is.
Doesn't have to be like this, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
All right, what can you tell me about the Cornell?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell. They boast a long list of clients: Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil. Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, ma'am?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
But you contact the company, tell them to call them off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
Alright, you said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it. The remaining contractors, their tribunal, it's what they believe. That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
This does not come as news to us, but still. To your knowledge, where did this assault take place, if you know?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
Oh, should I mention that we know the woman? We will.
Good. Then you've made progress. It's imperative that you move fast. The tribunal will not be patient.
Alright, this colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
You don't know how you know. It's not written on her face, nor in her voice. But she had sympathy for this man.
Liked is a bit strong. He was the most charismatic among them. He handled all the talking. His departure left a major gap in the group's communication skills. Lely, his service name, a nom de guerre most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one. One is a man, Corty, they call him, a nickname as well. The other a woman, Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased's?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
I can't remember.
That's all right, ma'am. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40 or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age or gauge his facial expressions.
This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body, and Glacier also mentioned it, I believe. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it, through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Right, where are the remaining two mercs now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're likely to be...
That would be crazy if, and maybe there is an option because this game seems to have thought of everything, but what if like they were hiding out somewhere, we accidentally stumbled upon them and they just blasted us and then I could just die that way.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
All right, we'll steer clear for the moment.
That's wise. Our goal is to avert catastrophe. Besides, you're likely to encounter them sooner or later.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
There's a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
It's a matter of days, not weeks. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news.
All right.
If there is anything else I can help you with,
Now can you
please
tell me
ask.
about the tattoos?
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface. She has no excess of emotions for this cadaver. Has she seen dead bodies before? It's likely.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Right, like files on a microcurrent? Or
Nice.
circuit?
Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
Right, what is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
All right.
I would say he's near the Arcade Islands by now, ready to exit the Insulindian and into the Pale, if I've read his home address correctly.
What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this, Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Inter-Easlary Age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man
Yay,
was no
man, I am
sailor.
knocking out a lot of stuff here.
These are
Awesome.
no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
In Martinez, looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
This man is no brother of mine, but this is his service history.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
For all the boys looking for adventure, a blood spatter on the seas.
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
You wouldn't even know where to start.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Oof, that was a lot of information. All right, sweet. There we go. Look at that. Got a lot knocked out here. Okay. That took a lot longer than I was expecting. So now we can finally go and go see Ruby. And I'll...
The rusty ladder leads to the roof. All you need to do is close your eyes. Zoot, zap.
Oh my god, bam!
You find yourself.
You know, for the record, you didn't tell it.
The wind.
Never mind.
Too rusty metal plate. The doors seem to be unread. I hope no one dangerous. Yes, time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound. Not... Could this have been? This does outside. It's a great place to hide, certainly. Indeed. The lieutenant, a mustachioed, and years with some radical or radicals, where millions of depictions of Mazar have half a century. I think the purpose. We have found good hiding places somewhat. You mean like Ruby? No.
Alright, so here we go. I made sure I'm fully healed. Hopefully I've got enough healing items. Let's
Your
go.
entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't want to hurt you, but she has to. Doesn't wish to hurt you. Not according to your ear canals. Wait, no. Not even your ear can. No, buddy. That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing.
Oh, here we go. So we didn't have this information before.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at.
You should probably check on Kim. That's what good.
Right behind you, officer.
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking. And
yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
so she thinks of you as hunters, not the cops, and of herself merely as prey.
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise. God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
So I'm curious, if I had had my gun equipped, would it have changed? Would she be, like, more hesitant to let us talk?
The gun she's carrying is a two-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but she can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
I heard you in the passages. So you...
Her tone is bitter,
So nice.
as opposed to the...
This could have...
That's her admitting the bullet was in him.
No, I didn't do it. I only... Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No.
Oh, here we go. This is different.
Broken first.
Alright, when I threatened to arrest her, Clausier broke. She told me everything.
Oh. Well, I guess I always knew she was a survivor above all else. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Titus and his boys, man. They told us you were on the coast.
Even now, Kim is a paragon of professionalism. He is trying to make a clean cut of telling her she was betrayed.
Well, fuck.
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we've got the thing like you liked Clausier a lot.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
Alright, there's nothing more personal than that you had against him, perhaps his way with women?
You think I was envious of his conquests? Look, pussy's not a problem for me. And definitely not a reason to off someone. Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
She didn't hate it, okay?
I'm listening. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. Yeah, and I'm sure they also made... Can't do either without some... Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, no. Why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries. The fuck the hell? Not particularly. I'm not really... God damn it!
So you know she's not an antiques enthusiast.
Don't know it. The shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we would have all heard it.
She has a boring...
That didn't go super well.
And? Sure don't.
The breach load?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
The gun store. Trigger Happy Jacks. What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? A knocked-away AD front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
That isn't it.
Never really got into weapons trafficking. Yeah, evidence. I considered her a good friend.
Are you a girl? Like her? She literally said pussy's not hard for her to get. Alright, you want to be more than just friends.
Oh, so that's where you were going with this.
She said you wanted to run away with her.
That's a very sentimental way of putting it. We both had pasts we didn't want to catch up with us. And we enjoyed listening to music together. Why not go on a road trip?
The lieutenant watches her expectantly, occasionally shaking from the pain.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Clausie was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once. And yeah, after that I thought maybe we could make a go of it.
Clausia only said they maybe kissed. Someone is lying.
Hold on, she only likes truly buff men. Wait, she said you only kissed.
If that's what she wants on the record, so be it. I'm not about to go into details for you to jerk off to later.
Seriously, just move on.
I want detail. No, I won't say that.
She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit about how she was confused because she felt so close to me and valued my friendship so much, and how guilty she felt for leaving me on. I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, fine, I'll take it and move on.
No ill will there. It wasn't a problem.
Alright, is peeping one of your hobbies?
Wow. Pissing, pinball, and now peeping. I'm just not following your insinuations, Detective. Look, I'm not aware of any hole in Claudia's wall. And if I had been, I would have told her to get it sealed. That's what friends do. Nope. Look, she has an effect on people. That je ne sais quoi that makes it impossible not to look at her when she walks into the room, and very difficult to look away. But travel enough and you realize, for the same reason that she's everyone's type as an object of desire, she's not irreplaceable.
Alright, so Claudia said you got very angry when she started seeing Laylee threatened her.
Yeah, one time when we'd both been drinking, I said some heated things about how dangerous her patterns with men were. I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. All the drugs she was doing can make you feel like you're living in a DeLorean.
I'm just gonna straight up ask, are you a girl like her?
What the hell, man? Yeah, why not? I've gotten worse.
Despite everything, you helped her by staging the lynching.
Yeah, the girl seemed terrified. The merc was beyond caring what happened to his mortal coil. It was a no-brainer. Go ahead. It's your body.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This must be done.
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna. It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival. The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia. Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before...
Alright, so this is different, too. You were running drugs for the Union. I've been through your lorry.
So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over, too.
No, not Tommy.
Never trust a musician.
That really comes as a blow to her.
No.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
Alright, you had a financial incentive to kill the merc.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the Union.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for. You might be able to find this out later.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum. Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum. Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
Okay. So it keeps going. Alright, who killed the merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice.
Police radio?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still... He was still warm. With the bluish light coming through the broken window.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay.
All right, don't kill yourself over it. She sits down with a oh yeah, soup. No, she asked me...
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What? Yeah, she asked me to help her...
Claudia knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to... As I keep
But...
War?
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. I saw you roll into town. Yes.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head. You fucking hell. It's especially bad suddenly.
Everyone in jail.
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Is that a joke or a threat? Yeah, sure.
She doesn't.
I'm sure, la puta madre. You've been to my lord.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat. Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you roll into
Alright, I'm just gonna try it. Alright, can I quick save here? I cannot quick save here. Alright, we just gotta hope for the best. Let's go. Please. No, I failed! I have to redo all that again if I... well, maybe not. Maybe not.
The violent white noise
Shit.
becomes even more overwhelming closer to the compressor.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I failed at an 83% check. I mean, why do I say I can't believe it? It happens all the time.
There.
Oh no, I'm running through my health items.
Look, I know this isn't very fun for you, so let's wrap this up. You have a tribunal to attend.
Alright, do you know something about the tribunal the mercenaries are planning?
Tribunal is an awfully fancy word for what they're going to do. But yeah, I was listening to their frequency. They finished their investigation. Now they're gonna put on a show before meting out punishment. Even though those assholes gave me up...
Is she gonna just be able to take off because I'm not able to get to her?
Watch out for yourselves. You seem to have a habit of walking into traps. I'm guessing you don't know that a third mercenary has come to town just in time for the tribunal.
See, we didn't know all this stuff before because I succeeded last time.
40 honeybees in an 3 hornets should be able to kill 120 honeybees in a minute or more, since they'll also be covering one another.
A third. Ah, this is bad.
As I said, watch out.
The pain is becoming unbearable now.
No, I do say just go. Shit, I can't believe I failed this.
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. Sure you do. Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. Well, this has been a great talk. What bunker? Don't know anything of...
Okay, I gotta stop this. Okay, we gotta go.
Glad
just
to have
go.
been of assistance.
Damn it. Here I
Best
was
of
thinking
luck
I was
to
gonna
you,
be able to
officer.
arrest her, and I didn't even get
Rubbish
to her. Shit.
The woman runs past you.
So either
and
way, she
disappears into
escaped.
the darkness of the tunnel.
Damn, I was curious what would happen if we had arrested her. Well, maybe in another playthrough. That sucked.
All things considered, it could have gone worse. No, I don't think she did it. She's someone else's case now.
It's too late now, anyway. She's gone.
Now we have to come up with a really good excuse for why we walked right
Damn
into a
it.
trap like that. This isn't going to look good in the report. Her tent. Maybe there's something in there.
I'm so mad. So mad. Alright. I know it might be too early, but I'm going to equip my gun right now. Alright. I'm going to equip my gun. Maybe it's too early. Hopefully I won't freak people out. But...
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm, the polished wooden handle almost fusing into your palm. It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The sun was out in Jamrock. It was so long ago. But this is your gun. It's more of a symbol than anything else, because there is always a rational, sensible, reasonable solution to every situation. Sheathe it and know you have the moral high ground. Stop. Just up ahead. Danger. You are prepared. Don't put away your friend. Your weapon. The barrels of your Villiers 9mm pistol shine threatening.
yeah, this didn't happen before. Like, I just wandered into it, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I hear commotion. Let's go.
Good. Be ready to take.
Alright, here we go. I feel better about this now. But really quick, let's just go in and just do an update here. That can wait over there. Not all that important.
This is Precinct 57. Just a...
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-4, sir. Well, there has been... I only meant that there has been... But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's a... Roger that.
Oh, hey, officer, got a minute. Once again, I'm like, sure, I got time for this. There's not something super important happening.
Saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble? Oh man, that's like a load off my mind. All that stress was messing up my rhymes.
He chooses to believe what's best for her.
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
The correct grammar is Tommy Lahom.
Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
It's more him.
Yeah, you too. Be safe, detective.
I love how he's just over here. He's got to see what's going on. He's just completely unbothered by it. He's got to work on his tunes. Hello. Hi. What's up?
The Coppernado is back. What do you want?
Hey. Not gonna comment about what's going on right now? Uh-oh. Did I... Uh-oh. What's going on here? Shit. Uh-oh. I think it just froze. Fuck. Oh no, it did. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Fuck. It just screwed up here. I can't do anything. Shit. Well, it's a good thing I saved right beforehand.
Stop. You are prepared. The barrels of your...
Yes.
Good.
Alright, this time I'm gonna try not to get into any conversation, so that's what happened. I just somehow managed to walk past all that, and I just glitched it.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right?
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
This is the scab leader. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, she was right. That must be the 3rd mercenary.
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first. My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Let's walk away.
The mercenary tribunal.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
I think he's calmed down a bit.
Pig fuck!
You're probably gonna get killed too. I think I'm gonna kill you. I didn't think I had it in me to kill a cop.
To your left, you hear the lieutenant.
Oh, wait, I don't think... Shoot, I don't have all that information about Laylee, I don't think. Maybe I do. It's tough when you reload from an old save, because that's what I did as I talked to this guy, but like, he was like your brother, right? I have all this information I know about him. I don't even know if I know his name.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man.
Oh, here we go.
Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he shoots you. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here. Peace. Always peace. It has worked.
Okay, I do know his name.
Start
Perfect.
with the first idea.
Oh, that's not
Then
so
move
good.
down from that. Please.
Right, you brought backup from out of town.
Oh yeah, that's rude. Rude, the killer, Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
The gunner, the raddest, the killer. What do you think he does?
What are we waiting for? Let's
I did not mean to pick that. I did not mean to pick that.
Hold your fire!
He is not used to commanding or leading. He feels
Oh,
uncomfortable.
the Wild Wines rep does not approve of this. I'm sure they care very much about what Joyce thinks. Okay, let's do suggestion. Please.
Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
Yeah, I don't fucking act so well. Laylee had a hard-on for making faces for you natives. Fucking food aid shit. That shit is done now. Trigger time. Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click. Softly, click, click, click. The realization comes to you, like a picture puzzle coming together. His name is Raoul Cortiner. The dead man's name is Elise Cortiner. He's brothers with the deceased. No, probably foster brothers. Elise was put into a foster home, remember?
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. We're all sentenced to death.
Alright, I think I said this stuff before, so I'm just gonna skip through
He
it.
sways from left to right, inspecting you.
He wasn't my fucking brother. We just grew up on the same fuck.
Okay, good.
Ooh, we researched.
They
It's a mine.
Open fire.
Fuck do you mean? Talk.
We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic. A nice.
Yeah. If Laylee was here.
Ready to open fire.
Baby Blue. It was creepy, but bitches. Find his killer. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam.
Big talk, but that leaf compactor won't leave his mind anytime soon. It's a small thing, but it got him off center.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
Oh, is she still here?
She left.
Yeah, of course she did. Why would I expect anything less?
Hunched, but keeping it together.
What am I doing? She left.
We should have arrested her.
I know, I know.
Upset he is with himself.
I'm not gonna make
Just
that
for a
mistake
second.
again.
Hey, Bushman!
She's gone. For God's sake, tell him the Hardys didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did that? How fucking convenient. You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? How about the kid? Tell me. The magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please.
Mm.
This cop and this drumhead court marshal won't decide who.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, logic, logic, logic. Thank god I been keeping these skill points. I don't think it's gonna do much. Ooh, 58. Ooh, she might die right now. Please. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I can't believe I got that.
All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking.
Oh! Okay, he did that before. He did
The
that
shot
before.
rings in your
Oof.
ears. A low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy boys yell.
God, this is so tense, just like the first
The
time.
young woman stands and looks behind her.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call.
Alright, rhetoric, let's try. Please, please, please.
Alright, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Cranor would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. Really? None of this looks like it's going to do anything but piss him off.
Oh gosh, okay, just to be clear, are you officially in charge of this unit after the death of your colonel?
Me? I fucking told you. I'm a Crenel Major with 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel gets hanged by clay monkeys, I lead the platoon on a retaliation strike.
So you're the highest ranking of the three of you.
Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
Technically, the other man has the biggest gun. But we're beyond that now.
Alright, what is the highest rank?
King Reaper. You're right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Okay, it's not much. But he's thinking about something else. And his hand is off the gun.
Stand there quietly, hope
This
nothing bad
ain't
happens.
Something.
Yes. So what?
Hey, I'm drunk too, let's dance, baby.
All right. Let's do
Oh god, no, 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 that was the wrong that was the wrong thing.
this fucking dung field.
No!
That didn't work at all.
That didn't work at all.
He's more focused now.
Whoops.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge.
She's gone, you stupid fuck. Sailed off 5 minutes ago. She doesn't give a shit about you, Silos. Stay cool!
Don't do anything stupid!
The company bitch is gone. Laylee's cunt is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
Guys, I just get in the way.
No, don't run.
I don't
Oh
even have a
god.
gun.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself. We're doing
This is bad.
together.
They're huddled close in a
Okay.
formation.
Okay.
Steal.
All right.
The rest will stay.
Hand-eye coordination.
Even if it means dying here.
Oh no, I
Him.
Oh, I can't level it up anymore. No. Oh no. All right, guys. Well, fuck. We're gonna have to see how this goes. And okay, let's go. Oh no, it went exactly like it did last time, except I got a gun and I just fucking missed, and everyone's gonna get shot anyway. Damn it.
With a puff of smoke, it hits the man square in the chest, producing a soft clicking sound in the armor, like dice rolling.
Go ahead. Give it another try.
Throw the gun at him.
Do it. Primitive.
Oh my god, I'm just throwing the gun! Oh, what is happening? This is going so wrong.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves up from the corner of your eye.
Okay, reaction speed.
Raise his
Reaction speed.
aim it at
Level up. Level up again. Level them both up. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh god, 28%. God damn it! It's a good thing I'm wearing that armor.
Heavy drops of rain. Then the sound of dice rolling as the cuirass distributes the shot evenly from plate to plate.
Oh my gosh, it even accounts for the fact that I'm wearing the cuirass.
You got hit. The armor took most of it, but still your ribcage burns. Feels like blood is slowly seeping into your lungs.
God, please.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's.
But everybody else but Elizabeth ran. Elizabeth is more hardcore. Even fucking
behind you.
Even Titus ran, but Elizabeth just stood still. Maybe it's just like a freeze reaction. You know, it's the whole thing about like fight, flight, or freeze. She froze, but the fact that everyone else is here, or everyone else left except her, but hopefully at least they made it out alive because I distracted them with the gun.
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented.
Alright, this is going
The sounds
differently.
coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant. Glenn dying.
Well, it's alright. It's just Glenn. Oh no, Titus is still there. Okay. Titus is still
Blood
there.
gushes out of them like red geezers. Oh god, watch out. You see 2 cold eyes.
Oh shit, he's gonna kill Titus, and I literally threw my gun away like an idiot.
Raised, aiming at your chest. Point a look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death.
God damn it. So that didn't go much better.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Live fast, die old. I lied about not remembering who I am. I made up. I remember everything.
Yes, keep talking. Stay awake. Look at me.
But you can't. It's a shadow.
Okay, so this is when he's about to shoot
Raising his
him.
pistol at him.
If I fail this, I'm shutting the goddamn game down.
He's pushing down on your shoot.
Oh!
Dead.
Are you fucking...
You hear your bloody lips mumble. You try to give him your gun.
Oh my god, I failed a fucking 97%. Oh my god, this is going even worse. Oh no, Kim.
He just shakes his head.
Oh
still
my
crouching
god.
Over you, you hear a distant gunshot, velvety smooth. A red circle has appeared on the lieutenant's jacket.
That's ridiculous.
It's growing fast. Like a pillow, he falls on you, cold nylon and blood slumped on you as the lights go out. All the lights. The last thing you hear is the sound.
I can't believe this. I can't fucking believe this. Okay, I'm not shutting the game off. It was hyperbole, but I'm seeing this through. I mean, I said I wanted something different. This is different. I was so confident. I was so cocky. I'm like going in like we're going to arrest Ruby. The tribunal's going to go so much better because I got my gun. Everything literally went about as horribly as it could have gone.
This is death. One more door,
Oh, let's save
baby.
Kim's.
One
Okay.
more door.
Okay, Kim might be able to be saved. Please, please,
Kim,
please. Oh my
there
gosh,
is
no.
Kim. There is no fight. It's over. It was.
Have mercy on yourself. Take the door.
He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating.
I almost hope I die. Like, part of me hopes I die so I can do it again.
Over the hours,
I'm so curious, how do I do this without Kim? Like, can I?
moaning in his sleep and rotting and being disinfected.
Would I have to work with that Jean guy
Feeling
instead
saliva
from my
in his
unit?
mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his won't sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
The engine of a Caprice Kinema.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
That, I can't believe that. I can't believe that happened. Oh my gosh. I mean, props to the game for letting that be an option. Kuno?
In the found pants.
What?
It turns double.
He is the
triple.
What?
From the pain.
He is the last fucking person I would have expected. I would have expected maybe what's his name, Jean. You know, the officer from my precinct. Not fucking Kuno is in my fucking party. Are you? Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe I'm swapping out fucking Kim for Kuno. Oh, what is this?
Coinslot's dead?
You can barely hear him. The pain is
Oh my god!
Just kidding, Pigo. The boo-boo wagon took the Beano cloud away.
Oh
He's
my
probably gonna
god!
live.
Oh my god! Okay, the what? Where did they take him?
Little fucktard. Trying to
Jesus!
keep up with Kuno.
I can't believe I'm stuck with him. Hopefully, just for a little while.
Thank God. Okay, he's alive.
They say you got a lot of people killed. Like half the town. They say you didn't do shit. I guess that's cool. So I thought I'd stick around.
He's not saying Kuno. He's saying I, and not calling you a or a pig. Is he ill or something?
Nah, Kuno's just off speed for a few days.
There's a melancholy look in his
Being off
eyes.
speed makes Kuno sad. Makes Kuno think about shit.
He makes vague gestures around his head with his fingers. Be straight with me. I need to get my bearings.
Sure, Kuno's gonna help you with that. Kuno's in a given mood right now.
You said half the town is dead?
Yeah, it was a fucking massacre. You and Kuno are the only
What?
ones left here.
What? It got
kid is
worse.
just messing
Okay, yeah.
You didn't actually get thousands of people killed.
I mean, knowing me, I wouldn't be too surprised if that happened.
You tore some shit up there, pig. Got shot too.
How badly am I hurt?
How would Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking doctor.
He looks at you like you're an idiot.
Pretty fucking bad, Kuno thinks. But you're one lucky pig. The doc took the bullet out and said you'll live. You got shot in the shoulder too. But luckily you were in that fancy teapot and it took the hit for you.
So if I hadn't been wearing that, what would have happened? Would I have just died?
Are your legs attached to Kuno? Can the Kuno move your legs? The fuck should I know?
You can walk. If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone. You're a psycho locomotor.
That's pretty cool to Kuno. Kuno's also a psycho.
Has anyone from my station been to see me?
Keep asking all this weird shit from Kuno that the Kuno has no way of knowing about.
Do you know who treated me?
Kuno did.
What?
He didn't.
Come on, man. Who really did it?
Some doctor your pig friend sent over. Nick's fuckleave, I think. Total cunt. Came in here and knife fucked you when you were sleeping. Then fucked off and told me to phone him if you shit yourself.
Nick's Gottlieb, station medic, throws a bag containing a small bullet into the medical waste disposer. Then he pops some caramel candy into his mouth and says, "Next." There's a line behind his door. We're detecting druamine in your bloodstream. It's a potent morphine-based painkiller. The good doctor must have given you some. It's gonna suck when it wears off.
Alright, are you hurt?
Why, in the name of fuck, would Kuno be hurt? Kuno's fucking smart. Kuno wasn't in that fuck pile. Kuno knows when shit goes south, unlike you. Go easy, pig. You want to lean on the Kuno or something?
Ouch. Ouch. The kid turns double for a second. Damn, that hurts. Breathe. Your balance is way off. You feel like you're about to fall over.
So, how is it?
Alright, I feel fantastic. Let's rock.
Kuno can see you trying to shit him, but Kuno's unshittable, so fuck does Kuno care?
I mean, you do care. You're here. You like to act like you don't care, but you wouldn't be here otherwise.
Still, you see something akin to respect in his eyes.
Baby Beard was in here. Was probably a bitch to clean this shit up.
Baby Beard. That can only be Gart, the cafeteria manager.
You mean Gart?
Yeah, fucking Baby Beard. Cleaned all your shit up. He's like your fucking mum now or something.
How long was I out?
2 days.
Yeah, day
Kuno's
7.
been out longer sleeping off the speed train. 2 days is nothing. 2 days is nothing to the Kuno. Titus died. Some of his goons too. The whole fucking harbour is in lockdown right now. Even
Damn it,
Kuno
I
can't
just
get in.
seem to be cursed. I still can't believe I failed a 97% check. Are you kidding me? Like, I know statistics, like there's still a 3% chance, but that seemed... The RNG gods were just laughing at me there.
Everard probably used this armed altercation as an excuse to completely barricade himself in the harbour and cut off all communications with the outside world.
Alright, Titus is dead.
Yeah, fucking dead. Died in the hospital, I hear. Union's all weepy and shit. It's probably your fault.
It probably is. Fucking Butterfingers. It's the fault of those who killed him, not you.
Alright, so you know if Clausia, the blonde next door, is really gone?
Yeah, she's way gone, pig. Kuno's been here for 2 days, and Baby Beard and you are the only fucks in the building.
Of course she's really gone. What did you think?
Do you know Joyce is alright?
Rich bitch. Yeah, probably. Boat's gone. Kuno'd be fucking fine too if Kuno had a boat.
Alright, the whole harbor's in lockdown?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. No one goes in or out. Shit's paranoid now. No problem. Kuno shares the info. So, listen, pig. Kuno's
Oh
been
my
thinking
god, I
about
am
shit
stuck
and,
with him. He's coming with me? Why?
Kuno's coming with you. Help you wrap
Why?
this shit up. Final style.
He secretly wants to be a pig.
Asking for something, even asking to come along, doesn't come easy for him.
Why do you want to come with me?
This scene is dead. Kuno's out of here. Might as well be a pig. Big up fucky fingers on me way out.
Big up Fucky Fingers. He is a free thinker, beyond the box. Can't argue with that. Kid would make a half-decent sharpshooter, no?
Well, maybe if I hadn't thrown my gun away. I could give him my gun.
Look, this might be his only way out.
Maybe he finally realizes he sees all this violence and he's like, ooh, I need to get out of here. And this might be the best way for him to... Oh, who knows? Maybe he'll turn his life around. He'll join me, have some respect for the cops, and maybe he'll be like, hey, this isn't so bad.
Trying to recruit him is like trying to make a pet out of fire. This kid recognizes
This guy,
only one
in some way, Kuno and I guess we're kind of kindred spirits. We're both loose cannons in our own way. Play by our own rules.
He is streetwise, knows the neighborhood, knows the people. He could be useful. This is a 12-year-old kid.
Oh my gosh, I am definitely taking... Yes, I am. I am.
What's going to happen to him?
intercepted the Kuno like a motherfucker. What are we gonna do now? Yeah, debrief Kuno. Let Kuno know the plan.
This is the way I play. I don't know. Let's just aimlessly wander until a clue presents itself.
That sounds like a hella shit plan. You asking Kuno to come along to your shit show, and you don't even know what to do. Fucking check your pig journal or something. Come on.
The bed's a little...
Can I clean up at least? I don't think I actually ever went into Kim's room, did I?
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
The child. Dom's unfinished. Dom's unfinished too. The man with the hole in his head. Boring ass shit. Motorcycle emptiness. That's a cool case. Kuno can solve that shit for the Beano. No one tells Kuno what to call something. But the Beano was alright in Kuno's book. Kuno's pig.
Very little. This is a daily write-up. He's just started copying notes from his notebook, preparing them for filing. The case appears to be named, however, HDB 41.
Hey, oh my gosh. Shout out to the first episode, The Hanged Man.
The Hanged Man. 28 kilometers to the northeast in the infirmary.
Can we please at least go visit him at the end, please? Oh my gosh, I'm just so happy he's not dead.
Under a heart monitor. A triage sign, colored yellow, hangs from his injury record. Safe, it means. He coughs, propped up against the pillow. Why are you here? Asks the man as the cough fit resides. His eyes are black and moist. To inquire about the Lieutenant E-Freighter, sir. I am his partner, says Satellite Officer Jean Vicmer, standing in the doorway. Then why are you wasting time here? Coughs Kim. He's out there.
Look at them, he's still thinking of me.
Unsupervised, without cover. You need to get there. On his right-hand side, a little blue notebook. Open at case notes. This year, you can see references to The Child, Dom's Unfinished, Dom's Unfinished 2, Motorcycle Emptiness, and The Man with the Hole in His Head. Half a dozen stolen property cases, titled Crossword Puzzles 2 to 2000. Next to the stack.
Oh, I didn't see this either. Oh, wow.
A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting.
Is she gonna be like,
the writer was about to
maybe apologizing to me? Maybe she's like, hey, you were kind to me. Sorry for, or like, thank you for not arresting me. I'm sorry that I lied to you about like coming into the station. I'm not going to do that. I'm basically on the run now. Peace out.
I'm sorry. I fucked everyone over.
Oh.
P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S.
Gift upstairs. Oh.
Gift, huh? That's fucking suspicious to Kuno.
I can't believe I missed this last time.
A trap, probably. But don't sweat it. You got the Kuno spot on you. Let's go in.
Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Yeah. Fugitive on the run shit. Kuno's seen this shit before.
I do have my gun. I just noticed I've got my gun. Oh, this is the gift. Okay. Kuno, what are you doing?
You see the same two neon-lit shapes.
Oh, Kuno knows this shit. Ballistic shit, science radio shit. Shows where the shot came
This'll
from.
be interesting. Like before, I thought I was going to basically skip the majority of all of this stuff up until the end because I assumed it was going to pretty much go the same way, except, you know, maybe like, oh, some characters would hopefully be alive because I'd be able to stop the massacre from happening. But now it's completely different because instead of Kim, we've got Kuno. So it's all pretty much, it's not all new, but like the comments are going to be new.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth. It suggests the bullet the island in the bay.
Pig? You're really fucking onto something there. Yeah, Kuno's seen that shit. Crazy shit. Ain't nothing to Kuno, but lots of places to hide there. Kuno's got no fucking clue. You need to pig this shit. Cop style. Cool shit. Sub-Zero shit. Kuno's listening. You got his attention. So what's next?
The wind blows in from the open window. The boy squints, looking into the cold distance.
All right, Kuno, let's go to the fucking island.
Yeah, why fucking not? Just one question though. How are you gonna get to the island? Kuno has his ways, but that ain't for your fat old ass. There's this lady in the village. She, yeah, there are boats there. You go, do shit there. You'll get one on the coast.
Maybe I should put my gun away, actually. I am going to put my gun away. Get the sword, though. Oh, wait, no, I'm holding the... There we go. Oh, wait, I guess we could talk to Kuno, right? Like, I haven't really talked to him. I don't...
Talk to Kuno?
Alright, I have a couple of questions about Martinez. Oh god,
Kuno
there's a
knows
lot.
this shit all better than anyone. Well, you know, pig, shit's fucked. And like, Kuno's got no time for this small time shit. Kuno's got enterprises to run.
Apparently, he has never formed an opinion on the matter, and isn't going to do so on the fly either.
Whose side are you on?
Whose side's Kuno on? Kuno's on fucking Kuno's side, pig. This is beneath the Kuno. Don't talk to me about this playground bullshit. You're getting shit in Kuno's head.
Being put in the spotlight like this makes him feel exposed, makes him lash out.
What do you mean, what's going on? This is good shit. You wouldn't believe the crap Kuno's getting from the trucks. Oh, pig. Kuno's done with that shit. Kuno's a pig now, living the pig life. That Reaver shit's behind him.
Hey, you can always be a corrupt cop.
It's Kuno's.
He nods in agreement.
Kuno used to hang there sometimes. It's a real shithole. Everyone is old, or a fucking drunk, or dead. Except nothing. That shit is behind Kuno. Keep your nose out of it. Cool place. Lots of shit to do there. Kuno's been everywhere, pig. Kuno ain't spoiling this shit for ya. You gotta climb in there yourself and check it out.
The kid is admitting falsehood, sire. He just doesn't know.
Yeah, pig. Yeah. It's sea fort for... It's for defense, pig. Don't bore Kuno with this historic shit.
This is the extent of the boy's knowledge.
Yeah. Of course Kuno's been there, but that was a long time ago, and I was fucked. Been on the train for fucking days. Can't remember shit.
The train, speed train, amphetamine express.
Sure thing, pig. What now?
Oh yeah, where's your little girlfriend?
Kuno doesn't want to talk about this shit.
There's a moment of thoughtful silence. He almost looks behind him.
That is a look of a man who knows his...
Because she's like, you pig, you're a pig now? Fuck you, Kuno. You're not cool. I thought you were cool.
That toxic shit's behind Kuno now.
What happened to your art thing?
Locust City. Kuno dropped that art shit because Kuno's fucking poor and has shit for brains.
A truly rare moment of self-pity.
You better not make Kuno fucking cry about
Damn, are you gonna make me feel bad for Kuno?
Change the subject. Kuno doesn't do that shit no more. Fuck that shit. Fuck everything. Talk to Kuno.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
Fucking cleaned it.
What a dick. Dancing around in his maid uniform.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was an honest effort. I was watching until it went down. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
I hope at least your partner is recovering quickly. Also, you're staying here for free now. That's right, this establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. Just felt I needed to specify that.
Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business. I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
All right, I have to mention, when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a bad...
Kuno's like, oh, you fucking aren't.
It really took courage. Don't pick it.
If you say it as two different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your ass. We'll just nod stoically.
He nods back at you, even more stoically. Just two badass men nodding.
And Kuno also, stoically. 3 badass men.
Make that 3.
Yeah.
Kuno is nodding too, hands crossed.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Hey, this guy. I mean, these guys are still here. They're not going to comment about all that shit that happened. Here we got the sad sacks. I was really hoping there was going to be more guys.
Seeing you approach.
Oh no. You fly solo on this one. Those guys have been going around town, crying about their new asshole. Kuno can't handle this emotional shit when he's off the lightning.
He probably means they've been mourning their lost friends.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime soon. Elaine, look. It's the cowardly cop.
Huh? What?
Does he look like he's okay?
He does not. While still alive, he...
No shit, Mullen. What's gonna happen to the Hardy boy? No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now? Me?
If any of them had leadership capacity beside Titus.
What? Fuck no. If I'd stay, we'd keep the name to honor Titus. Titus was... But thanks for the vote of confidence.
Yeah, man. You know?
I haven't got...
There's something there. This is not completely ludicrous.
Damn songbird of misery, that one. God said she took off sometime before the firefight.
She's gone. Move on. There's no catching her this time around.
Yeah, you too. It's a rough world out there. We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us...
Hear that, Detective Pig? You're a fucking hero now.
I wouldn't go that far. But you got a home here if you need it. And 2 busted up Union men who are grateful to you. So take care, okay?
He really means it.
Kuno's gonna scram now. Can't be seen with pigs. Can't shit on Kuno's good name. So yeah, see you on the C4 island. Try not to get shot or drunk again. Kuno's counting on your ass.
Kuno will rejoin your party later.
Ah, alright. That's right, there's this thing here. That's too bad I don't have
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight.
Kuno with me. I'm sure he'd love to see me set this on fire.
Blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Scar. The red-dyed fuel oil glistens. This was painted very recently. And blood, some of it may even be yours. Looks like a giant mop was used to turn it into lettering. Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? The fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message.
Alright, well, I don't have Kim to judge me when I say stuff anymore. Disco Elysium.
Flames warm your face. Then, a gust of cold wind, and the fire falters.
It's time to go to the island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Mon Dieu! You set it on fire. What kind of a policeman are you?
All right. Let's see. The Herald of the Apocalypse.
Apocalypse? I don't know what this means, officer. I'm sorry, but thank you. I'm here to cooperate any way I can.
Kim was the only one keeping things together. Now that I'm by myself, I've been untethered. I can be whoever I want.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive? Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it. So what's next? You heading back to Jamrock now? Talker's local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
I'll say it wasn't the local union muscle, by the way.
Hey, that's just what I heard. Old wives' tale. So, what next? Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
All right, I met the lady driver on my investigation. She's called Ruby. I can at least let him know, be like, hey, I didn't arrest her. It wasn't for lack of trying.
Okay.
Is it wise to share information about the case like this?
I don't care anymore.
Oof, good on her. And good on you, too. Better focus your efforts on the bad guys. Mercs and such. Plenty of baddies to go around. And she didn't do it. Believe me, if it's something bad, then she didn't do it. Didn't know her for long, but I know people.
He's relieved. The Boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer or getting mauled by wildlife. Not bullets. It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace, though. You have a true Boyadero heart, hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being. Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad. I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live. You know it, friend.
Alright, now something I did miss out on was over here. Because now I can get past where Measurehead was. There's this box. It's not much. It's really not much at all. I was kind of hoping there'd be more. I was just, yeah, I was like, they were like, oh yeah, there's something that you can get to. Like, there's a box over here. Once everybody's cleared out. I'm a little disappointed by that. I was hoping it'd be a bit more substantial, but I definitely have to get more healing items for sure.
Is this about the questions again? Because...
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint
The tear machine, your bottles clunk in.
Oh my god! Things have gotten out of hand! I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime! It's even worse! I haven't been able to come to work for 3 days. The shop has been locked. No sales, gangbangers running around, shooting everyone. I know I shouldn't have bought a shop in this ghetto.
I'm the one who got shot here, ma'am.
Oh my god! Even the police can't take care of all of this. Just look at that limp.
I mean,
Someone should do something about
I did
this.
tell you, I warned you this place was cursed and you should leave.
Maybe I should close the bookstore and open a psychic studio. Yes! It makes sense. Crime is the sixth element, you see. The darkest element. I could teach people to protect themselves.
Oh wait, I
against
think I
bad
did
energies
talk to her about
and
this
to fight
before.
crime. No, you're right, officer. You've convinced me. It is a great idea. Thank you for the inspiration. In the meantime, do buy the books.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Aside from getting...
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
A gust of
Oh my
cold
god,
air
that took me
sweeps
like 8
through the
attempts.
chimney.
This one
The
isn't
stones
important,
and
I know,
nails
but
on the shelves
I want to
rattle
know.
as though
I want to know
agitated.
this.
For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
Alright, this is just a theory, but hear me out. I think I know why your business hasn't failed.
Didn't we already talk about this?
It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the doomed commercial area.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guélan 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the
Ugh.
city.
No, this used to be a coal plant. You're in the chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
Okay, let's see. It has a different address in the heart of the city.
And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces. She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
Do you know what this is?
Okay, let's see. A lucky charm, a Seminole's ward. It looks like a regular piece of jewelry. Let's say a lucky charm.
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my
Maybe she's like, maybe she takes offense to the fact that she's like, you know, I worked hard for this. Maybe that's why it hasn't failed, is because, you know, of my hard work and not just because I got lucky.
I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
Alright, why are you telling me
It
this?
wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world, that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney? Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls.
Also, speaking of dice, your dice didn't do shit for me in that last, you know, that whole confrontation. It feels like by luck. Now, granted, a lot of those dice rolls, a lot of those chances I had were shaky. They were under 50%, that's fine, but when you fail a 97% check, yes, I am still salty about this. I will never not be salty about it. I'm just saying. Feels like you gave me cursed die.
It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending, or an entirely different world.
This is very meta.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
Officer Harry, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
You're not limping. You're you. She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling
Right.
and hurting your knee.
You seem angry. Why?
Look at you. You can barely walk.
I got shot in the foot. It was pretty badass. You would have liked it. I'll just say I'm a cop.
Everyone does that, in a way. You don't have to get shot for that. What happened to you anyway? We heard gunshots from the town. They were closer than usual.
So you're a killer?
That's good, I guess.
I guess. Better than being dead. Aye. I guess you are.
I understand that's how it goes. Of course. Can I help you with something? That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead. Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat. And no joyriding either.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
Is Kuno, he said he's gonna meet me on the island? Is he gonna show up?
With a small steering engine in the back, floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it.
This feels so wrong to do without Kim. I feel so alone right now.
To the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
All right, well, this is where I leave it for this episode. I had a lot of hubris at the beginning of this episode. I was so sure everything was gonna go just fine, and Kim and I were gonna, you know, make it on the island again, and not much has changed, and now look what's happened. Everything's gone wrong. But in a way, I guess I kind of wanted this. I wanted a different ending. I wanted to see what would happen if things had gone differently, and it's kind of a monkey's paw situation. I got what I wanted in a way. But it will be interesting. It will be very different, I'm sure. Like, maybe the actual, like, the ending itself won't be that different, with the exception of, like, Kim not being there. But with Kuno being there, it'll be interesting to see how he's going to, you know, having him as my sidekick for this. How is it going to go confronting that guy? Because Kim definitely has a lot more tact than Kuno does. Kuno, I feel like, is just such a shit disturber that I don't know. I don't see this going well. And also, we don't have Kim's camera, so even when we interact with that cryptid, there's going to be, there's going to be no proof of it. We're not going to have the photo proof. We're not going to be able to send it to Lena like I was hoping. Oh man. Well, we'll just have to see how it goes. I said at the beginning that this was going to be the final episode. I couldn't have seen it going this way. The next episode, for sure, I promise, is going to be the finale of Disco Elysium, and then we'll move on to another playthrough, but I'm very interested to see how it's going to differ from my initial ending. So I'm really excited to see how it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This was definitely one of the crazier episodes. Yeah, it was certainly entertaining. I'm sure you guys weren't expecting me to lose Kim either, but we just gotta, roll with the die here. So yeah, stay tuned for the true finale of my Disco Elysium playthrough next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you for that final episode. Until next time, bye. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Revealing Storm, Emily Hornsby, Henry98, Lynn's VA, Kenju Storm, iCognito, and Sean. Bye.